exfoliators on the top. So you can really start there and train your skin to get used to the suction before you go to level 1. So even if you're feeling maybe level 1's a little too harsh, you can start with that trainer tip to prep your skin. And I think that's a great way to go. But I always recommend start on the lower level, and also, start with a patch test on your arm just to make sure you are ready for, how it's going to feel and you're used to it before you start the treatment.
Welcome to Ask the Beauty Advisor, a podcast that answers your health and beauty questions. Hosted by health and beauty advisor, Deanna Lynn.
Hey there, thank you for tuning in to Ask the Beauty Advisor. This is your host and a beauty advisor, Deanna Lynn. Just in case you're new to the show, I'm a licensed esthetician and a certified health coach. And on today's episode, I have a very special guest here with me today. Tony Battaglia from Vanity Planet is here with us today. Vanity Planet is an online shopping site where you can buy amazing skincare and top quality home skincare devices, which is our topic for today. We're going to be talking about some of the most popular home skincare devices. Tony's here today to give us the scoop on how all these devices work and what they can do to make us even more beautiful. Can anybody ever be too rich or too beautiful? That is the question. Now, if you're not sure exactly what I mean by home skincare devices, these are portable handheld home devices that mimic the professional machines, like the ultrasound lifting machine or the microcurrent or even the professional microdermabrasion machine. You may have gone into a spa or a salon for a microdermabrasion treatment or a ultrasound lift or microcurrent treatment. These devices that we're going to be talking about today do exactly the same thing, but in a more gentle way that makes them safer for home use. Right now, these at-home skincare gadgets are all the rage and can make a huge difference in your skin, like firming your skin, polishing your skin, exfoliating, and eliminating wrinkles. They're great to have at home, so you can use them and give yourself your own facial, or you can use them in between facials to maintain your professional treatments. Even a lot of us skincare professionals are now using them in our treatment room on our clients. I know I am. They do make a big difference, and they're a lot more budget-friendly than spending $4,000 or $5,000 to $10,000 on one of those professional machines. Now, speaking of price, you won't believe this because Vanity Planet is offering all of you Ask the Beauty Advisor listeners a 70% discount on some of their top selling home skincare devices. Wow. Can you believe that? Stay tuned in because at the end of the show, Tony, our guest for today, is going to give you a special code that you can use to get your 70% off. So if you've been thinking about buying one or you're not sure you wanted to spend the money on one, now is the time to get one. You'll be able to get 70% off of some of their top selling skincare devices. We'll be talking about those home skincare devices today on today's episode. I have a link in the show notes so you can click on that link and start browsing Vanity Planet's skincare devices as you're listening to today's episode. I don't want to waste your time, so let's go ahead and bring our guest on and get this show started. Hey there, Tony. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. We're very excited to have you here today.
Thank you so much for having me on. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, I think this is going to be an interesting show. I have actually done an episode, maybe 2-3 years ago on the topic of skincare devices, and it was an extremely popular show. So today we're going to do an updated version on skincare devices. Now, before we get started, Tony, would you let the audience know a little bit about yourself? Just give us a brief description of who you are and what your role is at Vanity Planet.
Yeah, so of course, my name's Tony. I actually work at Vanity Planet. And I am a product development specialist at Vanity Planet. So a lot of what I do is researching products, looking at trend reports, studying, skincare, hair care, all of the categories that Vanity Planet has, and then making sure we're bringing in, what's up of the forefront of the beauty industry, and also developing skincare. So product development is really bringing in the different products to help the brand grow.
Great.
Yeah.
So, Tony, you are a product developer for the company Vanity Planet. Now, what is Vanity Planet's purpose or mission?
The motto of Vanity Planet is to make our guests feel and look their best from the inside out, from head to toe. So we really want to make, women and men feel great about themselves and feel like they, have inner confidence. So we really like to do that with a lot of our products, and, not just skincare, but we also have hair care and oral care and wellness. So if, having great skin is what makes you feel confident, or having a great smile is what's making you feel great and portray that confidence out. That's kind of really what we aim for at Vanity Planet.
Wonderful. All right. So today we're going to talk about your skincare devices. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Okay. What are some of the most used or some of the most popular home devices on the market today?
So, of course, we have our facial cleansing brushes. I think that's one of the most popular and something super approachable that anyone can start using. One of the ones we have is our Ultimate Skin Spa, and that's really great for anyone. That's going to really help cleanse your skin. Everyone should be using a facial brush. It really helps detox your pores, give you that kind of great clean skin for a nice base to your skincare routine. Another really popular one is a microdermabrasion device, which we have one as well. I think that's one of the most popular that's been around for a long time that you get really great results from. And also a steamer. That's another one that people are using a lot at home, and using those can really give you a great at-home facial and really give you nice clean skin that is radiant and healthy.
Tony, I guess the big question here would be, how do these home skincare gadgets compare with like the ones they use in a spa or a salon? Can you get the same results when you compare them to like a professional treatment?
Yeah, so at-home devices will give you great results as well. Normally an at-home device might just have a little bit of a lower level. So like our microdermabrasion machines, since you're using it at home, will have level 1, 2, and 3. So usually in a spa, they'll be able to go a little bit, because they are professionals. So they can get a little bit deeper. But with using these at-home devices, you can still get these great results and feel comfortable that you can have a great treatment at home.
And I really do believe in taking things a little bit slower, using a milder products on the skin. I feel it may take a little longer to get the results, but you have less downtime. And I feel it's safer for the skin, less traumatizing to the skin, or when you use gentler things on the skin. Speaking of the microdermabrasion home care machine, do you need to use the crystals or the diamonds or whatever they're used now? Professionally, do you have to use something with that machine? Can you tell us how it works?
Yeah, so our microdermabrasion actually has diamond tips on it. So really great high-grade diamond tipped. It does have 3 different levels, 1, 2, and 3. And also our microdermabrasion has a really cool function. It has an auto mode, and it has a screen on it with a face with arrows. So basically you can put the microdermabrasion in auto mode. The screen's going to illuminate and show you exactly how long to be on what area. And it's going to show you arrows that tell you what area to use. So it's very approachable. And really it'll give you a 4-minute treatment, tell you how long and where to use it. And it is used on dry skin. So there's no serum or gel that you need with the microdermabrasion, but we do have a product called Renew that we recommend to use after your treatment. It's a really great calming moisturizer. Since we're polishing the skin, it's really great to hydrate and calm the skin after. So if you use our microdermabrasion and then use Renew, the calming moisturizer, you'll have some really great results.
after you would use the home microdermabrasion gadget, is it normal for your face to be red? I mean, could anybody overuse it?
Yeah, so you are exfoliating the top layer of your skin, so you might see a little bit of redness. We always recommend to start on level 1 to get your skin used to it. And another great benefit of our microdermabrasion tool is that we give you a trainer tip. So there's a tip that actually is included that doesn't have the diamond exfoliators on the top. So you can really start there and train your skin to get used to the suction before you go to level 1. So even if you're feeling maybe level 1's a little too harsh, you can start with that trainer tip to prep your skin. And I think that's a great way to go. But I always recommend start on the lower level, and also, start with a patch test on your arm just to make sure you are ready for, how it's going to feel and you're used to it before you start the treatment.
Great. Okay, so let's take a step back here for a minute. Can you tell us about your spin brush? Tell us how the spin brush works and how it's different from a microdermabrasion exfoliation.
It's a spin brush, so it cleanses the skin. So that would be your first step. So our cleansing brush actually has a silicone head that comes with it, our ultimate skin spa. So this silicone head is great for sensitive skin. That's my personal favorite. Then we have a daily cleansing brush, and then also an exfoliating brush. So you can use the exfoliating brush head that about 2 times a week. But really you could use this brush every day. And that's kind of this first step in your skincare routine, using the cleansing brush.
Okay, so the spin brush is more for cleaning. It's the first step in your routine. It may give a mild exfoliation, and it comes with 3 different brushes. Whereas the microdermabrasion one polishes the skin and may give a little deeper exfoliation. So then now let's talk about the ultrasound wand.
And that is our Essia. That's our ultrasonic lifting and exfoliating wand. And there's 3 modes on that. That's a really exciting product.
Great. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So that's our Essia, the ultrasonic lifting wand. The really cool thing about this device is that it has 3 modes. So it has an exfoliate mode. It uses ultrasonic waves to actually lift out blackheads from the skin. It helps you get deep into your skin. So you wouldn't normally be able to do that without using this wand. So if you're someone who struggles with clogged pores or blackheads, you can use this wand and it helps lift them out. And then the next mode is moisturize mode. So that mode you can use with your favorite serum. So whether you need hydration or anti-aging, you can really pick the serum to use it with, tailored to your needs. And that will help penetrate your serums actually 3 to 5 millimeters deeper than you could get without the device. So that's one of the really great modes. And then my personal favorite mode on the Essia is the lifting mode. This uses electromuscle stimulation. So what it's doing, it's sending pulsations to the muscles in your face to help them lift. So you'll see your skin tighten after, when I use it, I see it in one use. I see kind of my cheeks lift and my skin tightened. So you can use that lifting mode if you're looking for kind of a nice tightened look.
Now, so far we've talked about 3 different devices. Could you use all 3 of these devices in one facial treatment?
So I would say you can always start with our spin brush for cleansing. I would say you would either use the microderm on one day and the Essia on another day. I would say probably not more than 2 treatments a week. So if you want to use the microderm in the beginning of the week and the Essia maybe later on in the week, you would do that. But I wouldn't recommend to use them in the same day because we don't want to be doing too much to the skin in one time.
So if we're using the microdermabrasion wand, how often should we use it? Just once a week? Well, what would your recommendations be for that?
Yeah, I would say 1 time a week, maybe 2 times if you don't have sensitive skin, but I wouldn't go more than 2 times. I would really recommend 1 time a week for the microderm.
Right. You can actually, more is not better. You can actually break the skin down. So you don't want to overdo these things.
Exactly.
Go on. I'm sorry.
I was just saying exactly like you said, if you're using this once a week, you're going to get really great results. Plump, radiant skin. I normally see that right after. It kind of gives you that nice glow. Okay,
so the spin cleansing brush can be used every day. You recommend for best results that we use the microdermabrasion wand just once a week. Now, what about the ultrasound lifting wand?
Again, I would say use that once a week. You can use it twice a week if your skin is ready for that, but I think it's always safe to start off with once a week. And you can use the exfoliate, moisturize mode, and lift mode in the same treatment on that one. So that's why this tool is so great. You can really tailor it to your needs. If you feel like you just need a little bit of exfoliating, you can only use that. But if you want to exfoliate and then use the moisturize and lift mode, you can do that as well. So it's kind of up to you and what your skin needs at that point.
Wow, pretty amazing. Love to have one of those. You have so many devices, and I want to just go over a few here because I just want to give the listeners a few ideas of what they can do, how powerful these at-home devices really are. Now, let's talk about the hot and cold device. Can you tell us about that?
Okay, so this one is another favorite. I really love this one. This is our Forever Young Hot and Cold Wand. This is great for daily use. So I use this every day. So it has 2 modes, hot and cold, and then you can also use hot with vibration massage and cold with vibration massage. So what hot does is it opens up the pores. So you can use the hot mode first and put your skincare serum on. So it's going to help that serum penetrate deeper into the skin because now you have your pores opened. And once you've done that, then you put it on the cold mode, and that's going to help close the pores and seal up your pores. So it's going to seal that skincare in. And then also closing up the pores with the cold mode helps give you like a flawless look. So if you're putting on makeup, you're going to see your makeup application looks a lot better. So this is one that's really great for everyday use. I think everyone should have this product. And it's just great for the overall look and health of your skin. And not to mention, cold also helps depuff the skin and also helps with redness. So, if you wake up in the morning and you have puffiness under your eyes or even your cheeks, or you're feeling a little bit red, you can use the cold mode for that as well. And this device is great to pair with any serum of your choice.
And all of these really amazing devices are all safe for home use, right?
Yes, they are safe for home use.
Now, how are they powered? Are they electrical, battery powered? How do you power these devices?
Yeah, so all of the devices that we've spoken about right now are battery powered, but the great thing about ours is that they don't actually have to be plugged in to use them. So you just charge them on the power cord. They're battery operated. You can take them off and use them anywhere because once they're charged, you don't have to be stuck to a cord. Some other devices you do, but we've made sure that ours you don't. So they're battery operated. The only skincare device that we have, which we haven't touched on yet, that does need to be plugged on for use is Era, which is our facial steamer. That's the only one that needs to be plugged in.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So we know Vanity Planet does have some serums and some beauty treatments and a lot of other products. When we're using these devices, do we need a conductor gel? What do we need to use with these devices?
Yeah, so for the microdermabrasion device, you're going to use that just on dry, cleansed skin. You don't need a conductor gel or anything for that. But we do recommend to calm and hydrate the skin after. So we have a serum called Renew. It's actually made for post-treatment. So I would recommend after you use a microderm to use a serum like our Renew, a calming moisturizer. Now the Essia you do need to use with either a water or a serum. I like to use it with a serum over water because of course if I'm doing a treatment, I want the increased benefits of a serum. So like if I'm using Essia on lift mode, I'll use it with our firm serum. If I feel like I need a little bit more hydration, I'll use our Essia with our hydrate serum in the moisturize mode. So you can really kind of tailor it to what you need.
Tell us briefly, because we can't go into all the products that Vanity Planet carries, but briefly tell us about some of the other products that the company has on their website.
We also have a steamer, which is great. I feel like everyone should have a steamer that's really great for your at-home, skincare routine. We have masks. We have a really great line of beauty refiners that are serums. We've actually formulated these to be blendable. So for someone who wants, the increased benefits of using multiple serums in one time, but maybe doesn't have the time to sit there and layer them all on, we've made these serums that you can blend them in your hand and put them all on one time. So that's the beauty of those. Those are beauty refiners. And then we also have hair care and oral care and wellness. So if you go to Vanity Planet, you'll definitely see a lot of categories and you'll find a lot of different products that I think you'll love.
So again, if you want to check out the products while you're listening to today's episode, I have a link to a Vanity Planet's website in the show notes. Go ahead and click on that and start browsing their products, because Vanity Planet has allowed me to share with you a truly generous and fantastic offer that Tony is going to tell you about at the end of the show. All right, so now, Tony, if you'd be so kind, can you share with the audience one of your favorite devices, one of your favorite facials and products, and share with us exactly how you use the device, step by step?
Okay, so I'd always say like a favorite staple of mine is our Ultimate Skin Spa. So that's a cleansing brush. I use that every day to make sure that I cleanse my skin. So I use the silicone brush, and what I do is I put our main skin cleanser on the silicone brush and I cleanse my skin. After that, I'm ready for a treatment. So if I'm doing that weekly treatment, I usually go to my Essia, and I love to do lifting because I'm always looking for ways that I can, help anti-age my skin. So I'll use my Essia with my Firm on the lifting wand. That's my favorite, weekly treatment. And then if I'm looking for something that I want to do every day just to keep my skin in great health, I definitely use my Forever Young every morning. I use it on the hot and cold mode with my serums because I want to have that deeper penetration of the serums. And I also want my skin to look flawless, before I put on my makeup. So those are kind of my go-tos.
Great. Now, Tony, I think we should go through the names of these products that we talked about today, because I'm calling it a spin brush. You're calling it an ultra spa. So let's briefly go through some of the names of these products so the listeners know exactly what we're talking about. So your facial cleansing brush is called?
So that's our Ultimate Skin Spa. That's our facial cleansing brush.
All right. Then what are you calling the ultrasonic wand?
Okay. So our ultrasonic lifting wand is actually called our Essia.
Say that again?
Essia. So it's ESSIA.
Okay.
Essia. Mm-hmm.
And then the microdermabrasion machine, you're calling that?
So our microdermabrasion machine is called Exfora.
And then the hot and cold one, you called it something just a minute ago.
Yeah, Forever Young. So the
Forever Young
is the Forever Young.
Okay, yep. Yeah, because I didn't call them by those names, and I want to make sure the audience knows exactly which device we're talking about here.
Yeah, they have the sub names and then they have their actual, product name.
And they have the description on your website of what they can do for the skin. Am I correct?
Yep, of course. They have the description, and a lot of the products have a video on the website that will show you how to use it, and also a breakdown of, each mode. It'll walk you through how to use it and definitely the benefits of each device.
Now, would you recommend these devices for a professional, let's say someone like me or an esthetician would you recommend doing these in a treatment room for clients? Are estheticians using these devices?
Yeah, I definitely would. I've actually seen a lot of estheticians use the Essia, the ultrasonic lifting and exfoliating wand, in their facials because they're looking to really cleanse those pores. They'll use it on exfoliate mode to help lift those blackheads up and out. And then you'll see them use it, the moisturize mode as well, to have penetration with the serum. So I've definitely seen those used. The microdermabrasion tool, the Exfora, can be used as well because we do have 3 modes on that. So I would definitely say these are professional level devices. So safe enough to use at home.
Yes, I've actually started using some of these tools in my facial practice because they are so much less expensive. I mean, some of those professional machines are like $5,000 or even more.
Exactly. The price of one whole device would be less than, one treatment you're paying for at an esthetician. So you're really going to get a lot of uses out of these and a lot of results without, kind of breaking the bank.
I actually have one of those portable facial steamers. I love it. It's so great, especially when I do somebody's facial at home. I have some clients, they have a lot of money. They don't want to come to the salon and get a facial. It's so lightweight and easy to carry, portable little facial steamer. I just love it.
Yeah, the Era is a great facial steamer. It'll steam for about 15 minutes. It has a really great plume that comes out. And also a feature on our steamer is it has these little essential oil baskets. So you can get more of a therapeutic steam from it. So whether you want to put, calming lavender or eucalyptus, or even if you want to use like an orange essential oil to invigorate the skin, we include 3 different baskets that you can use. You just pop it on the top and you'll actually then get the, the scent and the therapeutic reaction from using it with essential oils.
Wow. I definitely have to get one of yours because the one I have does not do that. So maybe that's something that I can get from you while you have your sale going on. And we're going to talk about that in a minute, I know. So I don't want to get ahead of myself here. So now what about a client with acne or a person with acne? What would you recommend for somebody that suffered from acne?
I have a few recommendations for acne and kind of different types of acne. So again, I always go back to the facial brush because having cleansed skin is going to help prevent acne. So that, of course, is number one. The Ultimate Skin Spa will make sure you have clean skin, which is going to help prevent acne. If you have acne scarring, then I would recommend the Exfora, the microdermabrasion wand, because that's going to help reduce your acne scars. So if you have scarring, I would go with the Exfora. And then if you have, acne from clogged pores, I would use the Essia because that's going to help lift up those blackheads from deep into your pores. So just depending on what kind of acne and what you're struggling with, you can use different tools. And then, of course, the air is going to be great for anyone, the steamer, because that'll just open up your pores and make your skin more receptive to any treatment.
Now, let's say somebody goes to your website and they're really not sure which device would be right for them. Do you have expert advice? Or I know you said you have videos. Do you have customer service that can help people? Is there a phone number or a chat log where people can get some instant advice?
Yeah, of course. We have customer service that's always here that can help you. And then also we've done a really great job on our website to let people know which tool is great for who. We've put videos up of how to use the device. And then every tool does come with a detailed step-by-step user manual, which is really great. And then if you sign up for our rewards program, we are always sending out quizzes. Like we have a quiz that we'll send you to let you know which brush would be great for you. It'll help with recommendations. So I would really recommend everyone to sign up to that. They can find that on our website. But, just if you're still having a hard time figuring out which one, always feel free to call our customer service, which we have that listed on our website.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. Then I think it's time for you to tell us about your wonderful, exciting special for all of today's listeners.
Okay, so we have a special code for your listeners. It's going to give you 70% off of some of these products we talked about today. So you're going to get 70% off of the Forever Young, the Spin for Perfect Skin, the Ultimate Skin Spa, which we talked a lot about, and also our Revive Ice Roller. So that code is AFF777. Just go to the website, put in that code, and you'll get 70% off of those products.
Pretty wonderful. Thank you so much, Vanity Planet. Now, if you're listening in your car and you can't write that down, I do have it in the show notes. But Tony, maybe you could repeat that code for us just one more time.
Of course. So the code is AFF777.
Great. And now, where's the website?
So you can find our website. It's www.vanityplanet.com, and you will see all of our wonderful devices and also skincare on there.
All right. So you go to Vanity Fair's website, you pick out one of their devices, one of the devices we talked about today. You put it in your shopping cart, you stick the code in, and there you go. You've got 70% off. Wow. What a deal that is. Again, Tony, which devices are included in the 70% off?
It's going to be for the Spin for Perfect Skin, Ultimate Spin Spa, Revive, and Forever Young. But of course, I'll send it to you again so you can have that in the show notes for your listeners.
Thank you. That's a great idea. All right, Tony, it's been so much fun having you on today. Thank you for all the helpful information.
Of course. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me on. We at Vanity Planet really appreciate you having us here, and we're so excited to share this with your listeners. So thank you very much.
Yeah, me too. All right. You have a great day. Bye now.
You too. Thank you.
Advisor is a part of the Beauty Radio Network. If you have a podcast or need help in starting a podcast and would like to be a part of a free, supportive network, then learn more by contacting Deanna at beautyradionetwork.com.